sought to understand their views and sentiments about the direction of the party. We wish to affirm our support for the President's efforts to unite the country by bringing different leaders together. Our role as party members of the President's Jubilee Party is to rejuvenate the party and ensure that he has a strong and disciplined political party supporting him. After our deliberations today, we have resolved as follows. One, that the party is due for leadership overhaul that will see fresh, vibrant, youthful, persuasive leadership driving our vigorous grassroots campaigns. In this regard, we have agreed to clean up our grassroots party leadership by replacing those that have betrayed the cause and abandoned ship with others loyal to the party and party leaders by 30th of August 2021. That the party immediately undertakes a grassroots mobilization exercise, starting with county meetings in Nyeri, Murang'a, Kenyatta, Nakuru, Laikipia, Kiambu, and Nyandarua counties, and open 7 specific offices as events. That we cover each ward and constituency within the 7 counties with coordinators to consolidate party activities within the mandated areas and also ensure that the party leadership reflects the energy of the youth and the dynamism of women. We wish to retaliate that the priority of the party at this time is to strengthen, rejuvenate, rebrand itself, and especially its local structures, so as to now move the conversation from happenings between leaders to conversation between party and its membership. This will also help the party leader as he engages with other like-minded political parties and leaders to build winning alliances that will deliver victory in 2022 general elections. God bless Kenya. God bless Jubilee.
Oh, nobody else is talking? Sorry, 2 questions. We have listened to your statement very well, and one will feel a tinge of a party takeover from the officials who are there at this time. They have not given timelines, you have given timelines. Is it so? Is this what others would call a forceful takeover in business? Or number 2, yesterday the Jubilee Party released a statement indicating that they were going into a relationship with ODM and a pre-election coalition. Is this team happy with that particular move?
Well, this is not a takeover. We promised our people that we are going to make Jubilee Party to be as vibrant as it was before. And we can only make it vibrant by filling the positions of those who have deserted, those who have left the party. So what we want to do is to have a party that really is in touch with the ground, a party that resonates with the people on the ground. So we want to go to the grassroots in each ward and find out. We had a structure of elected officials in that particular ward. Now some have deserted the party, so we are going to replace them. We are going to put all the structures from the ground. When now this is done, we can ask our party leader to convene what do you call it? The parliamentary group, National Delegates Conference. At the NDC, that is when the members of the NDC would decide on what to do with the party leadership. This is our central caucus. We have no authority to remove or to take over the party. We can recommend, but we have to follow the steps that are required. But we are putting fresh blood in the party. We are coming to bring vibrancy to our party to the level where it was before. As the question that you have asked, the second question, we are in support of our party leader and the efforts that he's doing to unite Kenyans. And the party is at liberty to negotiate, because I understand, I think you put it wrongly, you put that they have a relationship. No, they are negotiating, they are discussing. The party is at liberty to discuss with any other party, like-minded party, so long as the objective is to bring unity to our country. If we have other parties that we share ideas, we can always negotiate with them. But before we come to any conclusion, there are other levels of discussion. The party leader have to agree with them, and I think the NDC have to ratify those changes.
Do you have confidence in the Secretary General and the Vice Chairman as the status of the party? You said you have lost, the party has lost quite its strength and all that. Do you have confidence in the two gentlemen? Because you are talking of seeking people who are elected.
That was not really the agenda of our meeting. Our agenda was not to look at the party leadership. Our agenda was on strengthening the party structures. That question can well be answered during national, what do we call it? National Delegates Conference. You know, the National Delegates Conference has the mandate to review on the performance of the officials who are elected at the national Jubilee national level.
Lakini mheshimiwa Kanini Kega na Sabina Chege mara mingi tumewasikia wakimkashifu Murathe na Tuju kwa kulemeza shughuli za chama na wako hapa. Sijui kama mnaendelea kushikilia msimamo ama iko vipi?
Well, all we are saying is this, as a Jubilee political party, we've gone to the ground, we've had our people, we know the challenges. I think it's open to Kenyans what is ailing Jubilee. But we as the elected members of parliament, we want to strengthen our party from the grassroots. And if our grassroots people will say this is the people we want or we don't want this other, we will follow them. So at this level, we want to strengthen our party. We want to have a strong party so that any other person who is coming to negotiate with us or with our party leader then will find a party that is a strong party. We all know the challenges we have had in Jubilee. We had part of our colleagues who left and joined other political parties. So for us is to strengthen the party first. And when we get to the level, at the national level, the NDC, if the delegates feel, actually those majority of the people who are at the party now, they are on interim basis. So when time comes for us to have officials who will be confirmed, the delegates will say what they want. And we are going to be part of the delegates because we are the politicians. Thank you.
Niseme kwamba hatujalegeza kamba. Na tumesema kwamba wale ambao kutoka chini pale ambao hawajakuwa wakifuata zile taratibu za chama, hatujataja mtu binafsi kwa sababu nimesikia ukisema nani na nani, hatujataja mtu binafsi, lakini tumesema kwamba wale ambao hawajakuwa wakiambatana na maazimio ya chama, tutahakikisha kwamba tumefuata zile taratibu ambazo zimewekwa katika kanuni na katiba yetu ya chama. Na tumesema kwamba tutaanza kule chini, tutaanza na kule kwa ward, tutafute wale officials wa chama ambao wamesimama imara, kwa sababu wale ambao wameondoka wa UDA na wengine lazima tuhakikishe kwamba tumereplace wao. Tutoke kwa ward tukuje kwa constituency. Tukitoka kwa constituency tunakuja kwa county. Tukitoka kwa county, for sure there will be the National Delegate Conference, which of course will be chaired by our party leader. Na hapo ndio tutakuwa tukitoa hayo maazimio yote. There are 9 ways of skinning a cat. So you can start from top, you can start from bottom, but basically the issue will be the cat will be skinned. And for sure you have seen the vibrancy of this team. We are in Jubilee to stay, and we are not going anywhere. We are in Jubilee to stay, and we are strengthening Jubilee from the grassroots. And I know for sure that Jubilee will still remain as it is, a very strong, vibrant party that will be able to negotiate with other like-minded parties going into the 2022 general election.
And who's the cat? My question on a takeover is premised on the fact that there is no party official here. But now it is you members who are coming in to say that probably what you have been speaking about for quite some time is not being effected. Now you're taking matters into your own hands. In the statement, you even put a date of 30th August.
Now, I think what we need to appreciate is that, and I want Honorable Wambogo to also chip in, is that we are the elected leaders. Even when we go for those by-elections, mainly the people you find on the roadshow tracks, going to interact with Wananchi, is us. And we have to take responsibility. We are the elected leaders. We cannot wait for people who are in offices to make decisions on our behalf. But when I go to the ground, or when these leaders go to the ground, from the MCAs, they are the ones who receive the bashing. So we are taking responsibility, and we're not going to wait for anyone. We are only being responsible and saying this is our party, we will not watch our party die.
Just to pick up from what Mheshimiwa Sabina has said, you saw a step up from the last by-election in Kiambaa as members of parliament, in a way that was coordinated and focused, and that is now what you are seeing as move on to the grassroots level. And this is Central Kenya. It's important for you to Central Kenya, and we have Laikipia and Nakuru. We have similar caucuses doing the same thing, from Rift Valley, from Northeastern, from Coast. We have, Jubilee has now organized itself into caucuses that are going to focus on the local dynamics of every area. So we are dealing with the local dynamics of Central Province. We are going to do our replacement of the people who have defected and bring in fresh blood. We are going to look at what it is that is lacking. Then we're going to move this party forward from Central Province. The leaders from Rift Valley are doing the same thing. Leaders from Jubilee doing the same replacements of people who've left the party. Leaders in Coast, leaders in Northeastern, leaders in Western, and so that's how we are building the party. By the time we get to the NDC, the structures we have will be solid, so that when we now start making decisions about what to do at national level, you're actually doing a decision that has come from the grassroots and been pushed.
Maybe much more, just in short, do you agree with yesterday's decision with the NLC?
We have already answered.
We've answered that question. We've answered that question twice.
Alafu mimi nasema Mheshimiwa Kanini Kega ile siku ilionekana katika mkutano wa Oka, alafu ukatoroka baadaye.
Leo hapa. That guys, we are good. We are good.
One last one.
Just give us
one last question. Are we likely to see this group joining the unity bid of the other parties in the Mt.Kenya?
Our priority right now. Our priority right now, because all politics is local. We build our local grassroots structures and build it up.